The evil that men do always haunt them. It might only take time or it will come immediately, but the evil that men do will always haunt them. The video I want to show you right now is a video of a Yoruba man who committed unbearable atrocity. No one will see this video and will not lay a curse on this man. But what is the genesis of this video, this disturbing video I'm going to show you right now? Hunger. The hunger they were preparing for Igbo people, it is now hunting them down. Hunger made a young boy to walk into a farm and cut off two corns only, maize. The owner found him. They don't know that that man is evil. He sat him down, asked young men to surround him and wait so that he would not run. They waited. The man went inside and mixed poison to come and poison this guy. The man went inside immediately. For you to see how heartless these people are, they can kill you at any time. The man went inside and prepared a poison. While those ladies and gentlemen were waiting and holding this guy hostage, that man came out with poison. He gave it to that guy to drink. A boy who is complaining that he's hungry, he took only 2 corns. That is why Igbo man is an Igbo man. Igbo man will even give you food and give you money and ask you what you want. Only 2 corns. This man went inside and prepared a poison and came back and gave it to that guy. Somebody with empty stomach was given a poison, and after giving him that poison, he asked him to sit down so that it will bite off the intestine of that boy. And people were watching and laughing. After a few minutes, he asked him to go, because he knew that before that guy would reach anywhere, that poison must have grinded the intestine. I want you to watch this video by yourself. But let me tell you, this is what an Igbo man will not take. And this is what an Igbo person will not do. This is why we'll stand out. Even if we don't have, we allow you to go with the 2 corns. Even we'll give you more. For the fight is hungry. That is leading you. This is the hunger that you guys are preparing for Igbo people. You thought voting to your tribal person, the hunger is going to be on Igbo people. No. No Igbo man will feel it. That guy himself is very, very stupid. The knife has been dropped. In that thing, push him away and run away. It is crazy how young men watch a elderly man trying to end somebody's life because of 2 corns. Please watch the video.
Towards the end of July 2025, a 25-year-old man named Ebenezer found himself facing the most difficult choice that hunger could force upon anyone. Ebenezer, who was walking around with an empty stomach and no money to buy food, decided to make a choice that would change his life forever. He quietly made his way to a nearby farm and carefully picked just 2 pieces of corn to cook and quench his hunger. To him, it was probably a simple solution to his hunger problem, not knowing that he had just kickstarted a chain of events that would eventually end the life of an important family member, while he himself would land on a hospital bed fighting for his own life. When Ebenezer plucked the 2 pieces of corn, he had no idea that the owner of the farm was around, and he certainly had no idea what this farm owner was capable of doing. The farm owner was Chief Benga Ajibade, and he was 62 years old. Chief Ajibade was a chieftaincy title holder known as the Jimo of Ikpetu Ijesha. He was also a member of the prestigious Ijesha Sports Club, which made him a respected figure in the community. But what Ebenezer was about to discover was that Chief Ajibade had a very dark side that no one in the community may have ever imagined. As Ebenezer picked the corn and prepared to leave the farm, Chief Ajibade appeared and caught him red-handed. The angry chief reportedly dealt with him mercilessly, while Ebenezer tried to explain that he had only stolen the corn because he was hungry. Unfortunately, Chief Ajibade had no interest in hearing his explanations, and the beatings were also the least thing Ebenezer should have been worried about. By this time, people had come out to witness what was going on. While some brought out their camera to record the corn thief, others brought big sticks to make sure that he didn't escape. Chief Ajibade then instructed the people who had gathered at the scene to watch over Ebenezer while he went inside to pick something. These people had no idea that they were about to become witnesses to something that would probably haunt them for the rest of their lives. With Ebenezer now under the watch of these people, Chief Ajibade then left for his house, which was located very close to the farm. When he finally came out of his house, he was carrying 2 items that would eventually spell misfortune for poor Ebenezer. In one hand, he was holding a cutlass while he carried a bowl in the other hand. Inside this bowl was a plastic cup, and inside the plastic cup was a white liquid that no one could identify. Chief Ajibade forced Ebenezer to drink the white-colored liquid, after which he allowed him to pack his things and go. The bystanders had no idea what the contents of the liquid in the cup were, but after seeing Ebenezer's reaction, it became clear to them that something was about to go horribly wrong. They quickly carried Ebenezer to their vehicle and then rushed him to a hospital in Ilesha. The doctors at the hospital immediately recognized that Ebenezer had been poisoned. However, it is not known if they were able to identify the exact contents of the liquid he was made to drink. But thankfully, the doctors were able to successfully neutralize its effect, thereby saving Ebenezer's life. Sadly, the nightmare was just about to get even worse, because while Ebenezer was fighting for his life in the hospital, another tragedy was building up somewhere else. While the doctors were working to save Ebenezer's life, someone in the community made a terrible mistake that would have devastating consequences. This person went to the house of Ebenezer's elderly father to inform him about what had happened to his son. However, instead of telling the father that Ebenezer was in the hospital receiving treatment, this person told the father that his son had died after being caught stealing corn and then forced to drink poison. The news hit Ebenezer's father like a bolt of lightning, and the shock of hearing that his child had been poisoned to death over 2 pieces of corn was just too much for his heart to bear. Ebenezer's father was said to have collapsed and died instantly. The irony of the situation was heartbreaking, because while Ebenezer was actually recovering in the hospital and would soon be completely fine, his father had died, believing that his son was dead. The misinformation had claimed a life, and there was no way to bring the old man back to life or tell him that his son was actually safe. The news about what Chief Ajibade had done began to spread throughout the community, and the video of him forcing Ebenezer to drink the unknown liquid was shared across social media platforms. The video quickly went viral and then brought negative attention to the Ijesha Sports Club, of which Chief Ajibade was a member. The club's executive committee was deeply disturbed by what they saw in the video, and they realized that they had to take immediate action to protect their reputation. On August 6, 2025, the club held an emergency meeting to discuss Chief Ajibade's actions. They suspended him from the organization while the incident awaits further investigation by the police. The incident was reported to the police, and the Osun State Police Command swung into action. They arrested Chief Ajibade from his hometown in Ikwetu Ijesha and then transported him to their headquarters in Oshogbo. The spokesperson of the Osun State Police Command confirmed during a chat with journalists that Ebenezer was alive and stable in the hospital. However, his father had died of shock after receiving the wrong information about his son's condition. As it stands, Chief Ajibade is likely to be charged at least with attempted murder. The case remains under active investigation, and as more details emerge, you will be promptly updated.
Tiẹ̀ wá síbẹ̀ gan-an bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe dìde yẹ ojú ti. Ó yá. Iṣẹ́ ò lọ ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ ò lè ní.
Ẹ ti ń yí wa o, ẹ fẹ́ ká bìlífù yín gan, torí ọ̀rọ̀ yín gan kò wá straight forward. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan ẹ̀ ń yí mi. Bàbá ò gbádùn.
Ọkùnrin tiẹ̀ wá lé. Hello.
Share your thoughts on this case in the comments below.
You have seen the video. Put down your comments. The evil that men do. The thought we are going to die with hunger. The thought that are doing Igbo people by being so tribalistic today is affecting them. That is not my problem. The hunger is not my problem. But this evil man, what do you think is a better way to treat him? He should have been given the same measure he gave to this boy, but they allow him to be arrested. From there, as a known person, as a chief, as a big person in the community, he will still come out and continue his evil doings.